Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy King Stony, man. I'm the humble investor. Just for all my humble beginners, man, that's starting to learn how to build a small portfolio, learn how to invest, trade. We do a little bit of everything on this channel, though. So y'all stick with me, man. Let's ride this one out, man. Um, I just want to talk a little bit about my boys first. Let's just be clear. Wall Street Trapper is one of the reasons I started getting into this investing thing. Like I said before, me and him got a similar story, and I just love the way he broke it down to me and showed me how I can get this bread out of the market and not out the streets. And then from there, I got put on to EYL. Man, I follow a lot of very, very good brothers. I'm finna shout them out tonight. Wall Street Trapper, EYL. Ian Dunlap is a super dope brother. He hit his numbers. He hit his mark all the time. Chris Sang, one of the biggest blessings in my life. And I haven't even reached my fullest potential yet, right? I'm just scratching the surface. That's why I'm a humble investor. I just started learning the real strategic moves that you have to learn, and the basic knowledges that you have to learn to do investing. So, um, yeah, man. So then you got Chris Sang. Then you got Stock Up with Larry, and you got Keenan Grace, another good brother that I follow. These are some very, very, very good brothers, and I believe, listen, wholeheartedly, I believe every last one of them is on here to move the financial literacy platforms forward all day long, right? But we have to understand that you can monetize, you can capitalize off of your knowledge, right? Everybody do it. Everybody go to school and they capitalize. That's the goal. To go to school, capitalize off your knowledge. Dope part about this is you really don't have to go to school. All you have to do is learn. You know it is best to take some courses. You can't learn everything for free, but you can get the foundation of investing for free, right? Just opening up a platform, learning what to invest in. All these brothers will teach you that. They'll even teach you the options trading game. I learned how to trade options just watching free YouTube tutorials from these set of brothers. Wall Street Trapper, Earn Your Leisure, Chris Sang, Stocks with Josh, Stock Up with Larry, right? KGU, shout out. Day is changing so many lives. So to see this word right here, to see that word right there, beef, like they forever, they forever want to put a black man, put black pit black men against each other. They love it. They can't wait. They couldn't wait till these brothers start beefing with each other. So if y'all remember, I played this clip. Um, Wall Street Trapper responded to Aeropostale investment. Aeropostale, I left him out, and I don't know how I did that because it's really him and Wall Street Trapper. And this young brother have turned himself into a millionaire. All these brothers has retired before the age of 55. That's the goal. That's my goal, and that's what I want to teach my followers. That's what I want y'all to start looking at, especially for us who start investing late in our late 40s, in our late 30s and late 40s. We have to double down on what we doing. We have to double down on what we invest in. So that's why I want you to hit that like, subscribe, and post notifications so you can always get the newest information that I have on the stock market and how to invest and where to invest. This is nowhere near financial advice. Okay, let's get that out the way. This is not financial advice. It's for educational purposes only. But I do, and I will tell you stocks I'm invested in and what I'm doing with my money and what I'm trading. All right, man, it's hard to see stuff like this, bro, crash out. Earn your leisure crashes out. Be blowing me sometimes.
You think I care about YouTube? You're dead.
So if you look at Earn Your Leisure's channel, they have 1.5 million subscribers. Their channel is dead.
Boy, everybody taking the beat.
See, then you got people like us who are trying to be part of the media, doing reactions, cutting clips, doing whatever we doing. I'm learning, right? People more advanced, like the brother who did this. I'm not coming on here picking sides, choosing sides. Okay? This is something that has to happen. This is something we need to talk about and get together one another and not say who channel dead, who not helping. I guarantee you, all these brothers has helped make a lot of money in the market. All right, so I just want to touch on that, man. I be hating
beefing until you get slapped like a. Love the losers.
Rashad from EYL threatens to slap his enemies. That's right, y'all. On a recent episode of Earn Your Leisure's Blackout, Rashad started to set aim at the people.
So the blackout is something Rashad and Ian Dunlap built a few months ago. I've been following these brothers for years. And they built this platform so they can talk about any and everything, right? They wanted to be able to talk about after dark situations. They wanted to be able to talk about after dark situations, right? Things they couldn't do on Earn Your Leisure podcast, which is for financial literacy. But they moved to this different space. I can't say when they moved to this other space, it might have not have been as healthy for them as far as their YouTube career, because then they start having opinions on everything else. And that can be a gift and a curse. So,
people who's been dissing his channel, and he came off a bit unhinged as he was talking about, slapping people and, doing all of this crazy fab stuff that I talked about in my last video. For those of you that don't know, Earn Your Leisure's YouTube views are down in the tank after a series of missteps and making too much content that no one cared about. The views have plummeted. But what is interesting is the response from Rashad, who kind of looks like the leader of Earn Your Leisure, more so than Troy. He's not as vocal. He's a little bit more measured in tone. Rashad jumps out the window, and jump out the window he did. Now, he's talking about smacking people and stuff like that, and I think the people he's talking about are two people in specific. I think he's talking about this channel called Echoes from Above. They've been making content about the fall of Earn Your Leisure, and then he also might be talking about JT the Pocket Watcher. JT the Pocket Watcher has been on Earn Your Leisure's head top, and he gets a lot of views and now he's even competitive to Earn Your Leisure, so I think he might be talking about them. They could also be talking about me. I recently did a video talking about why Earn Your Leisure's views are in the tank
for no
and
reason,
how they could get better. But I don't think he's talking about me because I largely kept it respectful, and overall, I feel like my measured tone was a bit more easier to digest. But echoes from above, he kind of be going in on them, and it's interesting. Now, as to what Rashad said, one of the things he said is that everybody who's kind of critiquing him is making bottom feeder content.
So if
They're
y'all
worms.
notice,
They this and that.
they
And
taking
I think
shots
Rashad
at
is just a
Rashad and
bit
not
reckless
Troy.
because
So
all of the
earn your leisure. EYL is made up of them two. These two black brothers right here, right? That's Rashad, right? And that's Troy. Now Troy laid back as hell. If y'all notice, this is all about Rashad. It's not about earning your. It's not about earning your leisure. It's not about Rashad. It's not. This about. I mean, it's not about Troy. This is about Rashad. Rashad has a way of saying things. He has a way of talking. He has a way of expressing himself in a sometimes can be I don't give a F type of attitude, which is I'm cool with that because that's how I can be sometimes. So like I said, him and Ian ran off and made this side podcast where they talk about any and everything. They talk about relationships, they talk about money, they talk about sport, like they talk about whatever, right? They talk about politics, they talk about whatever. And sometimes that can be muddy water, is all I'm saying. When you just start talking about all type of stuff, you start making people think like, oh, he the smartest cat in the world, like, bro, like, and then now they starting to talk. Now they starting to say and critique who you really are. You know what I mean? So now what it's looking like for me is it's just looking like now everybody jumping in this pan where they all saying who made people the most money, who the biggest on YouTube. Like, it's weird.
the people
bro.
he mentioned, you know, or all of the people making content about Earn Your Leisure's fall off are actually pretty successful YouTube channels. Like JT the Pocket Watcher, even though
JT
you know
the
he's not
Pocket Watcher.
racking in
Oh
like
my
millions
God.
of views, when you
JT the
consider the
Pocket
type
Watcher,
of content he makes,
man,
the type
listen.
of consistency,
I
and for
know
him
y'all
to
can fuck with
be
my
on
page.
par
If
with
y'all
Earn
go
Your
fuck
Leisure
JT
and
the Pocket
constantly
Watcher,
drop
bro.
really
Like,
compelling
this is
content,
crazy.
he's
to
up there.
even
So you
name
can't just
something called
put him in a
Pocket
corner. See,
Watcher.
when
Y'all click
you
on it.
make content that's really striking a chord, what they will do is otherize you. Oh, these guys are losers. These guys are bums. Instead of confronting the fact that, you know, these people might be right. Same from Echoes from Above. And on top of this, you know, you can tell EYL is very conscious about the numbers on their YouTube channel. Large.
So again, I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. Not me. Not me. Not me. Not me. Not me. Not me. Not doing it. Spike Lee got a movie just dropped.
Dictator was gonna be a fucked up
Spike
movie.
Lee
You know?
got something
Now,
just dropped.
my brother here,
You know what I'm saying, with Denzel Washington.
for the gym. He didn't know it was on a
Denzel Washington. They say A$AP Rocky in it. I believe it came out yesterday, Friday, August 15th. And today is Saturday, August 16th. So it's a new movie out, A$AP Rocky, Denzel, and they just talking a little bit about, you know, how A$AP Rocky is a good actor, how they met up with Denzel, and how everybody was fans of each other, how Denzel is a fan of the hip hop game. He went on ESPN the other day, so he a real fan of sports as well. So people was just giving him his flowers. People are just, you know, giving Denzel his flowers. Denzel 70 years old too. Yeah, Denzel 70 years old. You know. This is my guy Chris Sang, y'all. Now Chris Sang is someone who has the potential, and he changed his lives as well. So I want to give him a big shout out, man. Y'all go hit his page up. Go follow him, man. Go follow Wall Street Trapper. Go follow Earn Your Leisure. They still giving up information to invest in the stock market. I'm gonna tell you, besides all the beef, besides all the bullshit, yeah, I'm telling you, they really, really, really helping you eat, man. All you gotta do is pay attention to the message and don't pay attention to all the crap. Your message is your blessing. Leave the crap at home, and I'm telling you, you will learn something from these brothers because they all got something to offer. Man, that's the Humble Investor, man. I want y'all to get down and hit that like, subscribe. Help me grow my page, man, so people can see that it's a way to invest. You don't have to be on a corporate plantation until you 65 or 70. Then what you gonna do? You gonna start taking trips? Come on, man. Get to it now. Invest in yourself. That's the best. And then get